friends, join me as I restore the trailer that my mother gifted me before her passing. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, I've got all of this in here. I put the faucet in with the soap dispenser, and here in this area, this is where the stove would be going. If I bring the stove over, I may bring it over, but right now I have it like this, and I can always move these to this little bar area. So I'm going to be taking this paper right here though, because I don't like the way this looks. Yes, it's new, it's brand new, but I want to use this paper that I have, and I want to cover it. And I can always take it off when I want to, because it's like a removable paper. So I'm going to do it in this area, and I'm going to do it in this area here, like over here on this bar area. I was going to use this, and yes, that'll make it look brighter, but I kind of want black in here, and I usually don't do a lot of things I want to do a lot of times. So I was like, yeah, I see that's kind of make it look brighter than that, but I just want to put some black in here this time. And I may put this down here. Now this is plexiglass. So what I'm thinking of doing in this area here is I'm going to use this and then have it to slide. You know, have it slide. I don't have the handles on it, so it's not going to slide really great now, but I was going to have it slide over and then have this. Once I take the plexiglass off, I'll put this, I want to put this paper on this plexiglass too, and then have it to slide. So right now, I have some handles that I'm going to put on it, and a little stopper so I can stop doing that. And the handles are right here. It's the kind of handles I want. And I'm going to put those on like that, and then it'll slide that way. And this one right here will it'll slide this way. So then the other one over here on this end is going to slide this way. Oh, don't worry. That was just these things falling. My derriere twisted the chair around. Yes, the donk-a-donk. So, pick that up. But anyway, this is what I want to do. I want to try this, and I'm going to let you see how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks on this counter so far. So it has this as a contrast, but this probably be covered up. You know, I probably won't keep that. But anyway, this is how it is here on it. This is how it's going to look. I'll move back this way. So I think it's going to be cute. And then I'm going to try to put it over here on the sink area, and see if I can roll it up under here. Lift this sink up and then roll it out and then put it on here, because you know this is still construction. I'm still not finished with everything. Still doing construction work in here actually. So this little area here, oh, I didn't film me doing this, but remember this little area, if you go back to the cubby hole little area, so I put doors there. So I put the doors on here so I can, you know, be able to open up. Got a little bit of food in here, so be able to open up my little cubby area, and then I can have something in there instead of having it open like it was. But this is plexiglass down here too. I wanted to do something with this as well. I don't know. I just wanted to put some plexiglass right here and make my own little door. So that's what I did. But you know, it may not stay. I'm going to see how it's going to work. I don't want it to be open like that. If anything, I'll either spray paint it black. I don't think I'm going to put any of this on it, but I'll probably, you know, spray paint it black. I don't even want it white. So, but I'm going to see, you know, how I change it. If I find a nice door like this one, that same size, I'll just go ahead and put a door there. But for now, I like that. I don't know. I just wanted it like that. Sometimes you have to do what you want, because if you don't, then you're going to be like, oh, I could have just did what I want. But anyway, just wanted to show you this and what I'm doing to the countertop. And I'll let you see how everything else is after I get it all finished. Thank you for watching. Keep on watching, guys. Like and subscribe for the things I'm doing so I can, I can keep sending you some videos of what I'm doing. I could tell you if you are just wanting something to do, wanting something to cheer you up, just look at what I'm doing and you'll see you can make something out of nothing. Have a nice one. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I put this on, put the paper on here, and got to stick it down some more. I had to let go to fix the camera so I can show you some of the things I'm doing. And I cut the ends, cut the sides so it can go down to on the side. I have to smooth this out because you can hear it's got little bubbles in it. That's the bubble sound. That's the sound of the little bubbles. Smoothing it out. And I'm going to have to smooth it all the way down. And I'm taking the paper and I'm pulling it out. Once I pull out a little bit, then I try to get the bubbles out. Smooth it out. I can do it with my hand. Smooth it on out. All the way down. Pull it in some more. Keep smoothing. So I'm just going to keep smoothing it all the way down. And I want to make sure I get all these little bubbles out of here. To make it smooth. Get all that, those air bubbles out. And you can't do it all at one time. I wish I could, but you have to pull it, smooth it, make sure the bubbles go out. I don't want it to be any bubbles in here. Bubbles here. You can kind of see it's hard to see them until you get back up here and look at it and see bubbles there. One there. One here. Like little bubbles going in. And it's kind of like when you get them down, I'm going to come back and check them out, make sure there's no bubbles, anything else. So, still smoothing them out. I should have taken my ring off before I started. But I didn't. So now, but I have it up so I don't make the paper get torn. I don't want to tear the paper. It does have some imperfections in this countertop though. So, but this is all you do. Just smooth it on out. And you can hear the little bubbles going out. I can lift the paper back up a little to get some out, but I'll still have to smooth it out. And that is it for this part. I'm lifting it up a little bit more here. Smooth it up. And let you see how it looks there. And this is the bubble I was talking about. If you can see it right here. This little bubble, I don't know if you can see it. Right there, that's it. And just smooth it out. Smooth all of this out. Now when you get to the edge, this has a little lip on it, little edge on it right here. So I left a little bit of overhang so I can go tuck it under. And then when you get to this side, I'm gonna take some of these bubbles out. When you get to this side, I'm gonna have to come down, pull this all down. Still don't want bubbles to get in it. So I'm gonna start up here. And I had to cut this side, cut the little piece off right here. Cut that off. And then now just bring it down, smooth it down all the way. And I try to get it smooth as I can. And then once I get it smooth, I smooth all this down. Then I'll tuck it under. But I'm going to wait until I get it all smoothed down before I start tucking under. Okay, I've got this section down here. Looks like I've got some bubbles here that I'm going to have to push out. See these little bubbles? This is what I was trying to tell you. Now if I push them down, it goes down and around, and I can pull that bottom part up. But I want to show you this. And then this section here is done. This is what it looks like so far. Now, as you see right here, this section has a lot to cover over here. And this is where it starts. Like, stops right there at that part right there. So from here to this section, it's going over some, but I'm not going to let it go over a lot. I am going to overlap it because I can't do seam to seam because it's not going to come out right. And you'll still see a seam between it regardless. So I'm just going to start, I'm just going to leave a little bit out and probably go 2 inches over instead of like all the way over here, and starting right in the middle and putting this whole thing on. And I'll use this section, some of this, for some of the other pieces that I need for here, just to make sure I have enough. And I may need something for something else, like decorations. But anyway, let's get this cut and put on now. Let y'all see how everything looks. Okay, I'm all done. I have to tuck that one in. I wanted to show you that. But I have finished this side. I finished the corner, this little edge. And I finished all of this side. And under here, I had to make sure that I went all the way around, and I had to cut off the excess this way. So I've got it all here. This one little section is the part I'm having a problem with here, because this is really tight in this area. It's loose here, but it's tight right here. So I'm going to just tuck that down and then cut it off as much as I can, as close as I can, and that will be it. But I'm trying to just tuck it for right now. Tuck that in, tuck this in. And that's it. And if anybody's looking, if you ever do this and anybody's looking that hard at your stuff, there you go. That hard, look at that. It's going in. But there it is. It is finished. And now I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to put some on this side. I'll let you see how that is later. Battery's going dead, so I gotta charge it up. All right, now I am over here near the sink area, and I'm gonna do the corner first. And the way I put this in, I'm having the paper go long ways. And the best way I noticed to get it in this corner, you know, where the little split is to make a cut from the corner down this way and then have it folded over. And when I get it in the corner, I will be having to, you know, cut a piece of this off here and then cut this and adjust it as I go. I'm sliding it into the corner like this, and then I'm going to, once I get in the corner, you see I've got it up. I want to put it a little bit behind there, tuck it in, let it fold down. It's got to get into this crease. It's got to go into this little section here, this little crease here, and then behind here. But in this little wall, this little area here, I've got it in there where it comes around, and then I'm going to just tuck it over inside of there and stick it behind and then adjust as I go. So I may have to cut a little bit more down, a little more just to get it where I want it, but I do want the paper to go a little bit behind there. So I'll let you see how it is once I get it done. Okay, I have done this bar top, and I've done the countertop over there where the sink is. Wrestling with the paper is really the problem, especially some of these little corners and edges. I need to put some type of glue on it to help it to stick in those places. But I think it looks better than what it did, even though it was a new countertop. And I did like when I got it, but I like this better. I like doing this better. Now, there is a splotching technique I did on one of my countertops in one of my other homes. And you literally take the paint and you splotch it on, or you could paint black on there, or whatever color you want to be your base paint. And then you take some paint and you zigzag it and you scribble it and you let it fall down in different areas. But I wanted to just try this, and this was so much faster and easier to do as far as being, quick. But those little corners, like I said, some of the corners over there and here, oh gosh, those things kind of messed me up. But I think I did pretty good. I like it. You tell me what you guys think in the comments, please. And then when I finish doing everything, I will show you the little remodel of doing it. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. I really do. I don't have a lot of followers. I'm trying to get more followers so I can do more to my kitchen. As you see, look at this. This is how cold it is in here. My feet are killing me because it's so cold. But I'm really trying to get this stuff done for you guys. So let me know if I'm doing a good job. If you go back and look at the other videos, you'll see how bad it was. But so I'm just trying to do it, and I'm doing it on a budget. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one. Hi guys, I wanted to show you, this is the liner that I'm using. I got this from Walmart. You can get one from anywhere, whatever kind of liner you want, you can get, and you can just use it. The type of liner that I was going to use, it was going to be this, this color, and it was going to match my cutting board. But I think I like the contrast of the black marble and the white black marble together. So I decided to do that. Now I will be keeping you up on the next project that I have, because I'm almost through in the kitchen. I have to finish up on some things. I have these doors that I showed you earlier that I was going to finish up on. I may put this type of liner on the doors and make it seem like it's, the marble all the way through. But I'll let you see what I'm going to be doing, because I'm thinking about painting it black as well, so it could be like a blackout area, so, but I'll keep you up on that. Just stay tuned and keep watching, because I want to show you what this trailer is going to look like after I finish. And if you haven't seen what it looked like from the beginning, please go back and just look at the start of it. And then once you go see the start of it, you'll see that I have been making some progress. But I'm doing it slowly because, like I said, I'm always saying I'm doing it on a budget. So please like for me and subscribe so you can, watch what I'm doing and keep up on the progress that I'm doing in here, okay? So thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I will be getting back with you later. Have a good one. Bye.